9 to 5 English. Business English for the workplace. Hi, Tim here with another 9 to 5 English lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to talk about prices in English. Business is all about money. The whole purpose of a company is to earn more money than it spends so that it can produce a profit. So it's not surprising that we spend a lot of time talking about how much things cost. Whether you're buying materials or reviewing a budget, you may find yourself frequently asking about prices or costs. The most common way to do this is with the expression, how much? So you might say, how much does it cost? Or, how much are you asking? In this case, the asking price is the seller's starting price. Of course, you might ask very directly about price with a question like, could you tell me the price? Or, what will it cost for something?
Okay, en Trinidad, in Trinidad, have you heard people asking like that? En Trinidad han escuchado, la gente no va a decir eso, ¿verdad? Diría algo así como, how much for that? How much for that? Ok, vamos a seguir. ¿Algún comentario hasta ahora? ¿O pregunta? ¿Todos van bien? Everybody okay?
Yes.
All right, good.
Let's practice some of these expressions for asking about price and cost. Listen to each example, then repeat it for yourself. Ready? Let's get started.
How much are you asking for these printers?
Vamos a practicar la pronunciación todos juntos. Nadie, sin pena, nadie te está escuchando, como si nadie te estuviera escuchando, okay? So let's try that together, everyone, okay? How much are you asking for these printers?
Printer.
Okay, again. How much
How much? How much
are
are you
you
asking
asking for these
this printer?
printers? Very good.
Could you tell me the price on this machine?
Could you tell me the
What will
price
it cost
of
for 3
this
additional phone?
machine? Okay, perdimos eso un poquito. Okay, can we try that?
What will it cost for 3 additional phone lines?
What will it cost for 3 additional phone lines? Me estoy escuchando a mí nada más,
So,
pero vamos a hacer el diálogo después. Ok, entonces no vayan a pensar que no van a decir nada. Bueno, claro, algunos van a querer ser oyentes, pero no importa, vamos a seguir.
How much does it cost us to make each unit?
One interesting thing about the word cost, we can say the machine costs $5,000. And we can say it cost us $500 to fix the machine. So, a thing can cost money, and it can also cost you money. Now, if we can reduce costs, we can usually increase profit. So it's very common to state that something costs too much. You might say that something is too expensive, or that the price is high, but you might also say you can't afford something. Afford means to have enough money to buy something.
Okay. Is that how have have you tried to buy anything and you were told that you couldn't afford it? ¿Le han dicho que no pueden pagar por algo? Si han intentado comprar algo una vez.
No.
Ok, entonces, el trinitario diría algo así más como, you can't buy that. Ok, o that's out of your price range,
Out of your pocket.
out of your pocket. That's out of your pocket. Okay, let's continue.
Let's try some examples of saying something costs too much. Remember to repeat the examples after you hear them.
I'm sorry, but that's too expensive.
I'm sorry, but that's too expensive.
That seems really high compared to other companies.
Juntos, that seems really high
I don't
compared
think
to
we
other
can
companies.
afford that.
I don't think we can afford that.
I'm afraid that's out of our price range.
I'm afraid that's out of our price range.
Did you hear that last example about price range? Your price range is the amount you have to spend on something, like $200 to $250. An item can be in your price range, meaning you can afford it, or it can be out of your price range, meaning it's too expensive. If something is too expensive, naturally, you would suggest lowering the price. To do this, we normally use polite and indirect language. We don't just say, lower the price. Instead, you might say, would you take a lower price? Or, is there any way we could bring the price down? Or, if you're talking about your company's costs, you could say, let's see if we can reduce costs. How about some practice with suggesting lower prices and costs?
Okay, so in Trinidad, you might hear, you'd hear that same phrase, would you take? Okay, so we will practice that in the dialogue as well. So for example, something might cost $10 and you have only $5 and then you say, would you take five? Would you take $5? Or some people might say as well, I have $5. Okay, and they might give you half. Okay, they might give you $5 worth. That's another thing you could say. It might be, I want $5 worth, right?
Once again, repeat the examples after you hear them.
Let's see if we can reduce these costs by 20%.
Would you take $500 per unit instead?
Any way we could bring down the price?
How about knocking $40 off that price?
One informal expression you heard was to knock money off a price. For example, if someone asks for $100 and you want to pay 80, you can say, "Could you knock $20 off?" All right, we've practiced different ways of talking about costs, but how does this sound in a conversation? Let's listen to a short dialogue between Matt and Liz. Matt is trying to buy a machine from Liz.
How much are you asking for this unit?
That one is going for $3,500.
That's out of our price range. Would you take 3,000?
I'll have to talk to my manager about that.
Pretty simple, right? Matt starts with the question, "How much are you asking?" Then, when he hears the asking price of $3,500, he tells Liz it's out of his price range and suggests a different price. Now it's your turn to practice. We'll repeat the dialogue, but this time we're going to beep out the second speaker's words. You will have to say those parts yourself.
Okay, so I hope you, even if you're not saying it out loud for everyone to hear, I hope you're at least saying it at home. Ok, aún si no está repitiendo aquí para que todos oigan, oigamos, y espero que por lo menos lo están repitiendo en voz alta en su casa. Ok, vamos a seguir.
Remember to start by asking about the price. Then you'll say it's out of your price range and ask if Liz would take $3,000. Ready? Here we go.
That one is going for $3,500. I'll have to talk to my manager about that.
Okay, that's all for this lesson. We've learned how to ask about price, say something is too expensive, and suggest a lower cost. We'll be back soon with some more useful English expressions. Until then, so long and happy learning.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts, comments, comentarios, algún pensamiento, algo? Okay. So we will do a brief dialogue next. Okay. Your challenge will be to buy only $5 worth of something that is being sold for $10. Okay. ¿Me entendieron? Entonces, lo que vamos a hacer es un diálogo donde vas a comprar picante en el mercado y están vendiendo el picante por, bueno, dice ahí un montón, pero por ejemplo, $10, 10 TT, el 10 TT por montón, pues un montón es a heap, right? That's like you know, where they take some of the produce and they put it together. And how would you describe a heap?
A bunch.
A bunch. I like that. So let's see. So you walk up to the vendor Okay, you walk up to the vendor and you ask, so the client says, how much for the pepper? Now esto es inglés trinitario. Huh? This is conversational English, right? So it's going to be dialectish, but I will show you the correct thing as well. Ok, entonces les voy a mostrar cómo lo diríamos en la práctica, pero también les voy a decir cuál es la forma correcta de decirlo pues en inglés. Ok, so you're the client, you walk up to the vendor, you would most likely say how much for the pepper, but the correct thing would be more like how much does the pepper cost? Okay, and then your response, the vendor will likely say $10 a heap. Okay, so you will also see es como por. Okay, $10 por montón, or $10 a heap, or $10 a heap. Okay, then the client says, can I get $5 worth? Okay, or you can also ask, how much can I get for 5? Okay, or and then vendor might say, what might the vendor say, Barbara?
How many in the heap, Aleem?
Let's say 20 in a heap.
Oh, that's a lot.
All right, 10 in a
Okay,
heap.
no problem. 10 in a heap, and it's $1 for one. So it's $1 for one. So
right. So for $5 you're getting.
you get 5. If it's
Okay,
10,
okay.
and it's $10.
Okay, so sometimes you will hear $10 a heap, or you might hear $10 per heap as well. Okay, a veces van a escuchar per o van a escuchar e. Okay, es como uno, pero también en este contexto es como por también. Ok, ¿estamos bien?
Profe, ¿cuál es la
Ajá.
pronunciación? ¿Cómo se pronuncia esa que dice can I get $5 worth?
Worth, very good, very good. Yes, worth. Can I get $5 worth? Or this is an option, right? Or how much can I get for $5? But worth is, okay, so the translation here from Google Translate, la traducción aquí is wrong. No está bien la traducción, ok. Dice aquí puedo obtener un valor de $5. Bueno, más o menos se aproxima a lo que está preguntando, pero lo que está preguntando es ¿cuánto me da por 5? Ok, ¿cuánto me da por 5? All right, so can I get $5 worth? Or if you want to be really short, you can say, so when they tell you, cuando le dice $10 a heap, if you want to be really short, you can say, and for $5, okay, and then the vendor might say, okay, so the vendor might be Barbara, and Barbara would say, well, there are 10 peppers per heap. Okay, so take 5 for $5.
The vendor isn't saying, well, there are 10 peppers. They will say, take 5 for $5.
Take 5
Simple.
for 5. True. All right.
That is too formal there. That is too formal.
Yes, that is true. But
Take 5 for $5.
yeah,
That is how they will
that is
say
true.
it.
Take 5 for $5. All right. So yeah, so we have the formal and we have the informal. How much does the pepper cost? In practice, what you'll see is how much for the pepper. Okay, so we have the formal way and we have the informal way, right? So most likely, I mean, a vendor, like Barbara said, the vendor will go with the informal. Okay, entonces el vendedor iría con lo informal, ¿no? And then the client picks up the pepper. Okay, toma se va con su picante. Okay, pick up your pepper. Okay, and you put it in a bag, and then what? Pick up your pepper and then bag and then you say thank you, I suppose.
Of course.
All
That's
right.
it.
All right.
Do you want anything else? Is there anything you want?
Right.
Because usually they sell more than one thing.
Yes, true. Okay. Anything else?
Might have pimentos. And what else? Maybe seasoning.
Right.
Usually seasoning and the pepper and the pimentos go together in the market.
Right. I do buy seasoning. I grow all my seasoning.
Very good for you. Bravo.
It's the easiest thing to grow.
Yes,
You just chuck it in the ground and it grow, man.
I'm doing that right now as we speak.
Right. Ok, entonces vamos a hacer un diálogo brevecito. ¿Les parece, Hortensia, Catherine? Un diálogo breve, con...
Okay.
¿Quieres ser cliente o vendedor?
Yo cliente.
Okay. Barbara, you'll be the vendor.
Okay.
All right. So I believe that was Catherine. So it's
Okay.
you and Catherine. So go ahead.
Okay. How much does pepper cost?
$10 a heap.
Can I get 5 words?
$5 worth.
My-
10
Okay.
Well, there are 10 peppers per heap. So take 5 for $5.
Profe, nada más sale eso. Thank you.
Okay, exacto. Thank you.
Anything else? Anything else?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So then it would be
Okay,
no
Dave.
thank you. Right? It would be no thank you. Pero hiciste bien, Catherine. Okay. So the one thing I would change from what you said, lo único que cambiaría de lo que dijiste es que diría $5 worth. Okay. Aunque no esté aquí, es importante decir dollars.
Yeah.
Ok, entonces, sí, el símbolo está aquí, ese simbolito aquí del dólar. Entonces,
Yeah.
pero
$5.
sí, exacto. $5 worth. So it's, can I get $5 worth? Okay, but very good.
They tend not to say the word dollars.
Really? Okay, so they just say Can I get $5? 5 wood. 5.
Mhm.
Really?
They're not,
Okay.
they're not saying, because it's a sign, a symbol,
Ah, okay, okay.
words written out, but it's words that has to be said. In this,
Okay, okay. So I should type it in.
no, you should
$5.
just tell them, explain to them. They will see the
Okay.
symbol and they must say the word, the whole
Okay.
word.
Right, right, right. Ah, good point, good point. ¿Entendieron eso?
Ujú.
Ok. Hortensia, ¿estás bien? Si quiere
Sí,
puede
sí,
utilizar el chat también.
sí,
No, es que lo que está diciendo Bárbara es que cuando vea ese símbolo del dólar, este
Ajá.
símbolo aquí, hay que decir, hay que de-
Hay
decirlo,
que-
pues, ¿para qué?
ok.
Para que la gente sepa que es dinero a que te refieres. Ahora, el símbolo viene antes del número, pero en inglés lo pones después, o sea, cuando estás hablando.
La pronunciación es después.
Exactamente. Entonces, esto, aunque el símbolo del dólar viene antes, vas a decir $5. No vas a decir $5.
Ok.
Ok, $5. Entonces, lo pones al revés. Ok.
Ok.
All right. Hortensia, you want to give it a try?
Yes.
All right. Let's go for it. Let me separate it a little bit so that you could see
Yes,
the
yes,
different speakers.
yes, that's very good. Bueno, bueno.
All
And
right.
you have to end with no thank you. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Says thank you.
No,
Right.
thank you.
No, thank you.
Anything
No,
else?
thank you.
No, thank you.
Or you could also say, yes, please. Pimentos. Oh, yes, please.
Yes, some pimentos,
Yes,
please.
please.
Some.
Some pimentos. Please, that might prolong the dialogue, though.
Yes.
And in which case, they will just.
How many people we have here with us?
Tonight, we
Students.
only have 2. Yeah, true, true.
Three students.
All right, all right. Okay, let's go. Let me see. Can you see? Everybody can see the screen? All right. Okay, Hortensia. Adelante. ¿Quiere ser quien vende o quien
No, el
compra?
cliente.
El
El
cliente,
cliente.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello. How much does the paper cost?
$10 a heap.
Can I get $5 more?
Well, there are 10 peppers per heap. So take 5 for $5. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Very good, very good. See, that's how we improve. Just practice a little bit every day. Así mejoramos un poquito. Yo en ese poco tiempo yo he escuchado mejoras en Catherine y en Hortensia también en otros, pero no, sí, en ese poco tiempo porque
Thank you, profe.
se esfuerzo, ¿no? Y vamos bien. Okay, so shall we mix it up? Anybody wants to try a different item? What was the last thing you bought? ¿Cuál fue lo último que compraste en Trinidad? Y vamos a poner eso. No tiene que comprar nada, todo le sale gratis. Qué vida, ¿cómo hago?
Supermercado. Everybody goes to the supermarket. More than
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So what you bought in the supermarket?
oh gosh, the grocery has
Chicken,
everything.
teacher.
Chicken.
Yes.
All right. Hortensia bought some chicken. How much? Okay. How much does the chicken cost? Oh, how would they ask, Barbara? How much does the chicken cost?
What's the
Or
price of the
what's the
chicken?
price of the chicken?
What's the price of the chicken?
What's the price of the chicken? Right? And then the response might be, what might be the response be? How much for chicken? About $11 a pound.
Yes. Yes.
$11 a pound. Ok. Entonces puse la palabra dollars ahí, aquí, para que se acuerden que tiene que decirlo. Ok, pero cuando lo vea por escrito, no lo vas a ver escrito. Vas a ver solamente.
El signo.
Exactamente. Ok.
Okay.
Can I get $5? Okay. So with chicken, you cannot negotiate down to $5, right?
No.
So how would you do that, Barbara? If you want less.
To get a discount. Well,
Look at this.
3 people. You can do that with the poultry people. When you go to the poultry depot, tell the lady, well, I have $60 here. You tell me $80.
Right.
You understand?
All right, let's try that.
Explain that to them. The
Okay,
poultry.
no problem. Well, I have $60. Ok, entonces, lo que me estaba diciendo Barbara es que, claro, en el supermercado no vas a poder negociar el precio, ¿no? Pero en lo que llamamos el poultry depot, o ¿han visto un poultry depot? ¿Saben qué es?
No.
Ok, el poultry depot es como... Ask it, please, where they sell it live chicken, where they sell the fresh chicken, el lugar donde venden el pollo fresco.
Okay.
Se han dado cuenta que eso es común aquí. No sé si se han dado cuenta. Sí.
They have them in the market too, you know. They have market. But in our culture, we have a lot of poultry depots separate from the market.
Right. True. You were going to say something, Catherine? ¿Ibas a decir algo? Catherine? ¿Ibas a decir algo?
No, que yo he visto varias partes que venden pollo, pero no sabía el nombre así.
Sí, es así, poultry depot.
Poultry
depot. Sí. Entonces, eso es vocabulario. Déjeme ponerlo en el chat. Poultry depot.
Poultry.
Depot is like, un depot es como a shop. Yeah, so you have like Home Depot.
Very good.
The hardware, please. Okay, so you may have seen Home Depot. ¿Han escuchado de una tienda en los Estados Unidos que se llama así, Home Depot?
Home Depot.
Sí. Entonces, depot es como una tienda. Ok, entonces, pero aquí, cuando vea a la gente vendiendo pollo frente a su casa o así, pollo fresco, eso se llama un poultry depot. Ok, entonces, all right, so let's continue the dialogue. $11 a pound. Well, I have 60. Well, there are 10 pepper. Okay, so we have this part, right? Okay, we gotta change this part. I have $60. Okay, so then the vendor will say, okay. You can have a, no, you can have
no,
a,
you
that's
can
a big
have
chicken,
it.
man.
You can
That's a
have
5.
it.
You can have it.
You can have it.
Okay.
End of story.
I have it. Okay, good. And then the client says,
Thank you very much.
thank you very much.
Excelente.
Thank you very,
Shower blessings on the vendedor.
very much. Blessings. All right. I like that. Blessings.
No.
Or bless. No, yeah, man.
They
Yeah,
would
yeah.
say bendiciones.
No, we'll tell them what it means. Okay.
You get a $20 discount on chicken. Oh, that is a blessing.
Or you could tell them, oh, thank you very much. God will bless you.
Yes.
God bless you. God bless you. Ok, eso es lo que vas a escuchar en Trinidad. Te van a decir God bless you. O they might simplemente decir God bless. Or they might simply say bless.
Bless.
Sí. Ok, ahora acuérdense que esto es coloquial. En esta parte aquí, God bless you. Eso es muy... Eso, God bless you. Eso es muy coloquial. De hecho, God bless. Ok, thank you very much. God bless. O simplemente bless. Ok.
Bless.
Bless. Uno de los dos, ¿eh? No los dos. No vaya a convertirte en monja dando... Solamente lo tiene que decir una vez. Ok, uno de los dos. Ok,
Very
so...
much.
So who's... Let's flip it this time. Barbara will be the client. And we start with Catherine. Catherine will be the vendor. Okay? And then we flip it. All right?
Yes.
Over to you.
What's the price of the chicken?
Yo. $11 a pound.